Hello YouTubers, this is Bob Hickman. It is so good to be back with you guys. Well, I looked up and I said, oh my God, we're already into August and I've got to do August horoscopes. So, we're going to go around the big Zodiac wheel here and be listening for your sign. And when you get your sign, you'll get your horoscope for August 2011. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Okay, our first sign is Aries, March 21st to April 19th. You know, Aries, they're showing here the first 3 weeks for you guys is a lot of activity. It's a really good time from now till about the third week of August for goal setting and going after things. Very good time for career transitions, particularly. And if you're working towards a promotion and you're an Aries, this is looks a very favorable time for increase, particularly the financial type. Now, the last week of August, they show things start to slow down. And what's interesting is this would be a very good time for focusing on family issues, such as family vacations or retreats, or working on improving relationships. So the last week of August for Aries is the time of kind of quiet time and reflective time. So anyways, the first 3 weeks, go for your goals. Looks very good. There's also an issue here that shows during the second week of August connected to housing issues around Aries. So if you're an Aries and you find that you're in the process of a move, look towards the second week of August here. It seems to be strong energy on issues related to homes or home changes. Okay? Looks great. Thank you so much. Taurus, April 20th to May 20th. Hi, Taurus. You know, guys, this month, August, for Taurus is the time where there's going to be a little bit of disjointed energy. It's like stop, start, stop, start. But that only goes on for about the first 2 weeks of the month. It does show progress, even though if it's a little halting at times. After you reach around mid-month, it shows like full steam ahead. For people that are looking for work, I would say probably anything you put in now may be delayed, but literally by around the 15th, it looks like there's more energy present for Taurus individuals to see advancement, particularly in the career area. The second half of the month also shows around Taurus individuals issues very strongly connected to romance. And it looks like the second half of the month is a very good time for those of you planning to start new relationships or looking for love. Taurus seem to have energy picking up in that area after the 15th. The end of the month around Taurus individuals shows a real strong energy here, again, for refocusing on career. So it kind of like what started that may have been a hold at the beginning comes back around again. So kind of watch the beginning of the month and also the end of the month and see if things kind of come back in that were on hold from earlier. This is a good month for you guys, and just keep on working through it, okay? Thanks so much. Okay, Gemini, May 21st to June 20th. Well, you know, guys, Gemini, for you guys this month, this is all about, spirituality. And Geminis through the whole month of August are going to be reflective. There seems to be a lot more inner dialogue. Now, you know, Geminis love to communicate their air signs. But interestingly, the signs show a more inward trend for Gemini. So if you're feeling more reflective and more serene, that's okay. Just go with it, okay? They show it around the middle of the month also for Geminis that this is also a work transition period. And it looks like from around the 15th to the 20th are the strongest planetary alignments for Gemini to see transition in the work area. The last of the month, the end of the month, the last week, also shows strong energy around Geminis connected to moves or house changes. It tends to particularly highlight improvement, home improvement, rather than a move. So if you're a Gemini individual and you want to do house renovations, look towards the end of August. It looks like the energy's present and things move on quicker for you, okay? Anyways, good month. Thanks so much, guys. All right, Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. You know, Cancer, this month is very interesting because you're coming into a phase of super hyper activity, and it shows throughout the entire month sporadic energy. Like there's a lot of creative energy here for you guys. Very much a lot of connections with our writing or producing of television shows. Anybody who works in entertainment will find that August is a good month. Any Cancer natives will find it a good month. They also show here around mid-month here issues connected to challenges in relationships for Cancer. And Cancers are normally people who are very deeply connected. But what's interesting, they show because there's so much outer world stuff, you may be challenged to kind of connect back to that deeper self a little bit this month. And so, have your mates be patient with you. And for those who are in a relationship with a Cancer, don't worry, they're not leaving you. They're just focused on the outer world right now. They show the end of the month here, very strong time for Cancers also for creative energy, particularly connected to writing, more like personal writing, like diaries or letters, catching up on events. Okay? Good luck with that. Thank you so much. Okay, Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. Now, Leos, you guys are right in your power month. August is all about Leo. And I really see this month, Leo's just kind of coming to the forefront. Now, if you're a Leo who's been kind of holding back, particularly in the work area, literally from today onward, it shows very strong career energy here. This is a very good time also if you're looking for either a new job or to change jobs or get a promotion, anything in the work area. Leo is reigning in that area right now. And so the energy is very much focused on career. The one area that it shows a little bit of challenge for Leos this month may be in relationships. There may be a sense of impatience here. I see kind of a Mars energy in the charts that kind of indicates a little bit of aggressive tendency. So you may find you don't have as much patience in the area of relationships. So remember, Leos, choose your words carefully and be patient. Don't act impulsively because your words are carrying a lot of power right now, okay? End of the month looks very good for Leos. Very strong energy, again, in creativity here. Strongly also spiritual focus seems to be very predominant around the last few days of the month here, around from the 27th to the 30th here for Leos. So that's a very good time for spiritual retreats, okay? Let me know how it goes. Okay. Virgo, August 23rd to September 22nd. Virgos, you guys right now are very much in organization mode. They're showing, like right now, this is like where you start preparing your taxes even before the year's over. Virgos have that kind of ability, very good at organizing. And right now the chart shows very strong energies in that area. Also interestingly, aside of that, this is very much a romantic month for Virgos, and I think Virgos will find themselves engaged in a lot of flirtations, a lot of activity backward, a lot of attention from other people, and also giving a lot of attention. Virgos, they show throughout the month also very good energy for dinner parties or social events. This is a very good time if you're planning either a wedding or a major dinner party or some type of launch of like a new store or something requiring publicity. Virgos have a lot of energy this month for that. So, go out, shine, be seen, and draw people to you. That's what it's about for Virgos. Okay, good luck. All right, Libra, September 23rd to October 22nd. Well, Libras, for you guys right now, there's very much an emphasis on learning. They show Libras hitting the books here. A lot of Libras may be drawn, interestingly, to scientific studies and also artistic studies. So if you're a Libra and you've just been thinking, gee, I wanted to go to the bookstore and pick up a book on, Renoir paintings, for example, go ahead and do it, okay? Some of you will be drawn to the arts, visual arts, such as painting or photography. A lot of energy present in August for that. The Libras, they also show a very strong energy around you guys for, career change. That's more towards the latter half of the month. After the 15th, though, Libras look like they're more in the career mode. So the first half of the month, Libras, focus on the creative side, the learning, the skills, and then the second half, it looks like those get to actually be taken into the real world and used, okay? So good luck with that, okay. Scorpio, October 23rd to November 21st. Scorpio, August for you is the month of mystery and intrigue. There's a lot of, the energy shows a lot of flirtation energy. There's going to be kind of a lot of romance throughout this month. Also, you guys are kind of like the Virgos. There's a lot of attraction energy going on here. And if you're a Scorpio and there's somebody you've been wanting to ask out on a date, go ahead and do it this month. Chances are you're going to get a very favorable response. Also, they show around Scorpio here a lot of energy connected to mechanical things. Like you may be a Scorpio and suddenly you have this desire to kind of start repairing things on your house, fixing your car, studying mechanics. Very good energy for that as well. So Scorpio is going to have a kind of an interesting mix here of vibration between creative energy, romantic energy, mechanical knowledge. Okay. Now, if you're also a Scorpio, they also show that throughout this month there's very good energy around housing changes. Okay, so if you're looking to do a move, basically the entire month of August is very good for Scorpios for moving. They show good return also in investments here. So if you're selling a house, it looks like you'll get a good return. Okay? Good luck with that. All right, Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. You know, you guys are the philosophers of the Zodiac. And you know, throughout August, it's interesting because they show that you're going to have a lot of people drawn to you for your teaching ability and for your ideas. August is very much an intellectual month for Sagittarians. And if you're a Sagittarius, you know, kind of pull out some of your old philosophy books or your old writings or some of your experiences from the past, especially those of you who kept a travel journal, because they're showing that the knowledge that you have accumulated comes into play this month. So this is a very good month to teach, to learn, to expand ideas. If you're a Sagittarius and you're looking to kind of become more public in the sense of writing an article for a newspaper or writing a paper to be published or even a book, very strong energy in August for that. So I'd encourage you to do that. Okay? Now, the interesting thing is in the romantic area, it looks more like the first week and then the fourth week seem to be predominant, with the kind of the middle of the month being kind of too wrapped up in the other energies. So if you're like starting a relationship right now, it may kind of be on hold till the end of the month, but that's okay. It shows that Sagittarians have the energy to kind of bridge those gaps, and relationships will be strong towards as we again get towards the end of the month. Okay? So good luck. All right, Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. You know, Capricorn, you guys right now are very much in the phase of, you know, it's like running around in a carousel here. It may seem like for the first week of August, it's like you're just going in circles and nothing's, you know, kind of getting done. But don't worry about that. Around mid-month, they show that the carousel stops and everybody realigns themselves. Capricorns have a lot of energy right now for the creative arts also. They're showing a very strong push here for art, for writing, for painting, for photography. Anybody in the arts that's a Capricorn will find that the entire month of August is very strong for that. They also show here in relationships, mid-month is also a turning point where communication starts to be improved. So if you're a Capricorn and you're struggling in a relationship, watch mid-month, things start to lighten up and communication doors open. So, a lot of growth. Financially, growth throughout the month as long as it's connected to the creative side. Now, if you're a Capricorn who's also working in an area that is more kind of standard like business, mid-month is also where there's stronger energy for that. So good luck. Okay. Aquarius, January 20th to February 18th. You know, Aquarians, and I'm an Aquarian too, so this applies to me. August for us is very much a month of reorganization. Aquarians will find right now that they're in a phase of evaluating what's worked over the last few months and what hasn't, and shifting priorities. That seems to be a recurring theme throughout the month for Aquarians. And I'd say just go with the flow with that. Romance, they show, is around the last week of the month. Greater energy is present for romance. And if you're in a relationship right now that's struggling, hold on, because the energy shift that comes at the end of the month also indicates improvement in strained relationships. So there are going to be some changes and improvements here. Now, Aquarians, also, for those of you who run businesses, the first half of the month shows steady growth, with the mid-month, again, a spike in growth here. And you'll see that the financial improvement continues as we go later in the month. So even if the first half's a little slow, it spikes around mid-month here. So the money will kind of go in that pattern. Also, Aquarians, those of you who are in the arts, remember that this month is also a time for reevaluating your artistic practices. So for example, you may switch brushes if you're a painter, or try new camera lenses if you're a photographer, because this is about reevaluation and reprioritization of what works. Okay? So good luck with that. All right, and our last sign, Pisces. Pisces, you guys are always last. I think next time I'll put you first. Okay, you know, Pisces, August for you guys is very much about outward expression. You know, you Pisces are generally very deep and introspective persons, but August shows a lot of energy of expressing outwards, telling people what you feel. And interestingly, they show an energy here around this, that people are receiving what you say. So August is very much a good time for putting it out there, what you need in relationships, in jobs, in career. Pisces should also work on expressing themselves with the written word. This is also highlighted. There seems to be a Jupiter influence also around Pisces in August, and that influence tends to also bring abundance and plenty. And I feel like the last week of the month is really where you start to see abundant return financially. So if you're outstanding, waiting on job, returns on job interviews, it probably will be more towards the end of the month that you'll get the return that you're looking for in that area. Okay? So anyways, just keep expressing, keep being out there. Your message is being seen and heard. And by the end of the month, it looks like it comes back around with favorable results. Okay? Well, guys, there are your horoscopes for August. It is so good to be with you, and I love hearing all of your experiences. So as your horoscope comes throughout the month, send me a letter or do a video response and tell me about it. Thanks so much. And also, don't forget, go subscribe to my Facebook, like my page, join me on Twitter, join me on LinkedIn. I'm trying to be out there for you guys, and I'm looking forward to hearing from all of you. See you soon. Blessings.